You've heard the issues about the attacks on the perception of people who are receiving SNAP benefits. You've heard about personal stories in committee from members of this legislative body. I've highlighted the issues. You presented to me your manuscript that highlighted the health concerns. I reviewed the manuscript, and your own manuscript talks about how sugar-sweetened beverages, SSBs, are a significant contributor to the obesity crisis, the consumption of which are linked to increased risks of hypertension, coronary heart disease, and tooth decay. Yet, your memorial does not address this. The thing that you claim you're trying to address, it doesn't address it. And we've said it, I don't know how many other ways, but instead of addressing the concern, we're expanding it to other things that still are missing the mark. Naturally sweetened beverages are naturally sweetened beverages. And I could care less, me personally, about soda. I don't even drink soda except for Sierra Mist, because it's the only one that doesn't have, it doesn't have high fructose corn syrup, because I actually pay attention to nutrition. But that's a decision that a lot of us make. We talk about, well, we're using taxpayer dollars. Well, we're members of this chamber, and right back where we get our beverages, we have a boatload of sugar-sweetened beverages, lots of sodas. We've got Mountain Dew, Coca-Cola, you name it, we've got it, right? We're okay legislating that for poor people, but not for us. If that's the case, why do we have it? Why do we have access to it? Why are our taxpayer dollars going towards that, right? So if it's sauce for the, I'm an immigrant, so I'm gonna mess it up. If it's good for the goose, it'll be good for the gander. Sauce for chicken, duck, yeah, I know what I'm saying. The point is, if we're gonna do something and encourage the federal government to do something, then let's do it. But villainizing poor people and using them as talking points, as not Chair Masulo, but some other people have done, is just not the way to handle this. Time and time again, the U.S. Department of Agriculture has looked at this issue under both Democratic and Republican administrations, and each of them have landed on not addressing it for various reasons that I'd be happy to share with everybody. But I don't think most people care about soda, because most people care about the rising cost of property insurance, how they're getting kicked off of Citizens Insurance because of stuff that we just did, the fact that they're getting kicked off of their coverage for Medicaid. I mean, these are the things that people actually care about, not telling the federal government to go deal with soda that ain't even bothering anybody. Soda itself has nutritional value. Just the carbonation helps people with gastrointestinal issues, right? So it might help you burp if you're having trouble burping. And it's, baffling to me that I have to sit up and say this, but just carbonation is not the problem. You say nutritional value, but you don't know what nutritional value is, and not telling people what it is. And you're encouraging the federal government to do something that just doesn't make sense. I'm all for encouraging the federal government to do stuff if it makes sense. This does not make sense for a number of reasons that we've already said in committee, so I'm not gonna belabor the point here. But I really wish that we would focus on stuff that has actual impact on the health and wellness of Floridians, so that they can be healthy, prosperous, safe, and be able to live in their homes at an affordable cost.